Hello guys, Manu here. I welcome you guys to my YouTube channel today. So if you're a first time seeing this video, please, this is Manuel. I'm Manuel. I am based in Brazil, Sao Paulo. I've been in Brazil for 4 years now. So please kindly like, subscribe, please subscribe, like, share and comment. So if you are seeing this video for the first time, I am Manuel again. I'm currently in Brazil. I've been in Brazil for 4 years now. So I drop all content about Brazil on my Instagram, my YouTube, my TikTok, everywhere. I proclaim the gospel, the good things about Brazil. So today on my YouTube channel, we'll be talking about the Brazilian PR, that's permanent resident and citizenship naturalization. How you can get the Brazilian PR and be naturalized also. Honestly speaking, being in Brazil for 4 years, I would say Brazil PR. First, I'll start with PR. Brazil PR is very easy. It's not something hard. Honestly speaking, the Brazil government makes things easier in Brazil. If you have your money and you can follow the protocol, the rules of getting the PR is not hard. Honestly speaking, within 3 months when you're in Brazil, you can get your permanent resident. So today I'm talking about the ways which you can get your permanent residence and naturalization here in Brazil. So if you are coming into Brazil for the first time and okay, how can I get my PR? Firstly, you have to get your PR first before you can get naturalization, before you can be naturalized. So the ways which you can get your PR, first number one is through Portuguese paid school. That's Portuguese paid school. That school, I think the price of the school is like 8,500 reais to 9,500 reais. So that's one of the ways you can get your permanent residence, and they're giving you 1 year. So Portuguese paid school is just like a it's just like a student permit. So when you pay for the school, you can pay for the course also to learn the language. So when you pay for the course, you'll be given 1 year resident permit. So you go to the federal police here, then we give you a 1 year resident permit. So with that also your wife, your dependents, your wife, your children can also have that resident permit through you. Okay, let me explain like this. Okay, assuming I came to Brazil newly and I want to get my PR. I'm using the Portuguese language school, and I'm married. I have kids also. So me, I can apply for it. Then my wife and my kids can be a dependent on it. You get? So them also be given 1 year each. Do you understand? So another way is which the Brazilian government allows foreigners to get their permanent residence here in Brazil is if you are dating a Brazilian. So if you are dating a Brazilian male or dating a Brazilian female, you can get your permanent residence. And with that, you'll be given permanent residence. But the card that will be given to you valid for 9 years. So after 9 years, you can renew the card. You know the first one, Portuguese paid school, that one is just 1 year. But this one, the true dating a Brazilian, you'll be given a permanent residence. Just that your card valid for 9 years. So after 9 years, you can renew it. Another way is also, the third way is also, which the Brazilian government allows foreigners to get their permanent residence is if you are marrying a Brazilian. If you are marrying a Brazilian. So the first one is paid school, Portuguese paid school. The second one is you're dating a Brazilian. The third one is if you are marrying a Brazilian. So this third one is similar to the second one. That's if you are dating a Brazilian. So also if you are married to a Brazilian male or female, you can get your permanent residence. That one too valid for is permanent residence. Then the card valid for 9 years. The card valid for 9 years. And the fourth way which you can get your permanent residency in Brazil is if you are working for a Brazilian company. So if a Brazilian company, okay, I like the way you're working, okay, come and work for our company. So the Brazilian company can give you a permanent residence. So it depends on the agreement between you and the company. They might give you 1 year first or give you 2 years first. So it depends on the agreement. So if the company is giving you 1 year first, then you have to renew it again for 1 year, making it 2 years. Then after that 2 years, be given permanent residence. But if the company agrees, they're giving you 2 years first. When you have the 2 years first, then after that 2 years, you're giving permanent residence. You don't have to renew it again. It's just the card you just be renewing. Do you get me? Another way is which the Brazilian government allows foreigners to have their permanent residency in Brazil. I think I've listed 4 already. So this is the 5th one. So it's through childbirth. If a foreigner gives birth to a child here in Brazil, the parents have their permanent residence. They're given 10 years, 9 years. It's permanent residence, but the card valids for 9 years. The child becomes a Brazilian direct. I'll still talk more on giving birth in Brazil, the benefits of giving birth in Brazil. So that's another way of which the parents and the child can be naturalized, and the parents can have a permanent residence also. Last means which you can get a permanent residence here in Brazil is if you invest in this country. If you buy a property or invest in this country worth 150,000 reais, so you can have your permanent residence, and they'll be giving you 2 years first, which you can renew after 2 years. When you renew it again, they'll give you 2 years again, making 4 years. Then after that, they'll give you permanent residence. Honestly speaking, I think this one is like cheating because you're investing in the country. So I think they should just give you direct. But they said it's 2 years first. Then after 2 years of you investing in the country, worth of 150,000 reais, they give you permanent residence for 2 years first. Then after 2 years, they renew it for you again, making 4 years. And after that, they give you a permanent residence. So I've listed like 6 ways of which you can get your permanent residence here in Brazil. Moving on to naturalization. How can you be naturalized here in Brazil? Because the first stage is you must get your PR first. After your PR, that's when you can get your naturalization. So this next things I'll be seeing are how you can get your naturalization, and I'll be explaining each ways after getting your PR how you can get your naturalization. What period of time can you wait for before you can get your naturalization? So firstly, if you getting your PR through the Portuguese paid school, which are giving you 1 year, so you have to keep renewing it. You have to keep renew it when it is 4 years. So say after 4 years before you can be naturalized. Is after 4 years of you getting your PR. That means through the Portuguese paid school, your PR has to last for 4 years before. That means every year you have to renew it, because if you get your PR through the Portuguese paid school, they're giving you 1 year first. So every year you have to renew it for 4 years. Then after 4 years, you cannot apply for naturalization. Yeah, English is hard. That's when you can apply for naturalization. Yes. So another way is which you can get your naturalization if you get your PR through marrying a Brazilian or dating a Brazilian. So that one, after 6 months, you can start applying for your naturalization. Normally, it's always after 1 year, but after 6 months, you can now put in for your naturalization when you are dating or marrying a Brazilian. And that's when you get your PR through dating or marrying a Brazilian. Remember, it's PR to give you first before naturalization. So if you get your PR through dating or marrying a Brazilian, after 6 months, you can put in for your naturalization. This English of naturalization is confusing me. So you can put in for your naturalization. That's the second way. So the third way, if you get your PR through, let's say through childbirth. So for the child now, the child is naturalized already from birth already. The child is a Brazilian. But for the parents of the child that are foreigners, is after a year of them getting their PR through their child, they cannot apply for naturalization. Do you get me? I hope you guys understand. If you don't understand, just rewind it back again. Just rewind, then listen to it. So if if you're getting your PR through your child, when you give birth to your child here in Brazil, so you're giving your PR first. Then after 1 year of you giving birth to the child, you can apply for naturalization. That's for the parents. The child is already naturalized already. So if you're getting your PR through your work, you're working for a company, remember I'm giving you 1 year or 2 years first. Then you have to renew it to get your permanent resident. Then after 4 years, that's when you can apply for naturalization. If you are getting your PR through work, after 4 years, that's when you can get your naturalization. And also, if you are getting your PR, if you get your PR through the investments, through the investments, buying a property or anything here in Brazil, you know they're giving you 2 years first, then after 2 years again. You see, after 4 years before you can be naturalized, if you're getting your PR through investments. So one of the fastest way you can get your PR within 6 months and 1 year is if you get your PR through dating a Brazilian or marrying a Brazilian, or if you give birth to a child here. That's one of the fastest way you can get it within 6 months and after a year. But for the rest, through Portuguese school, through work, through investment, is after 4 years. So assuming you have your PR through maybe Portuguese paid school, and along the line, maybe it's already 2 years, and along the line you give birth or you marry to a Brazilian, you can now apply after a year of you giving birth to that child, or after 6 months of you dating that Brazilian. Do you understand? So I think I've explained it enough, how to get your permanent residency in Brazil and how to get your naturalization in Brazil. And the most important thing in getting your permanent residence in Brazil, the most important document is your criminal record. That's one of the most important. That's one of the most important documents you must get, criminal record. And also for your for your naturalization, also one of the most important documents is your criminal record also, and language tests. So it's not even compulsory you go to a language school or a language to go and learn it. There's some exams here that you can write to have that Portuguese certificate. So that's one of the most important things in getting your naturalization. So I think I've explained this enough. How to get your PR and how to get your naturalization here in Brazil. So guys, see you in my next video. I'm talking about other things, other contents. I think in my next video I'll be talking about childbirth, the benefits of giving birth to your child here in Brazil. So please guys, thanks for watching. Please guys, please, I'm begging the name of God, please let me lead down. Should I lead down? Please, can you subscribe? Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share my channel. Just share it. I think I'm already on 500 subscribers. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. My 500 subscribers, I love you guys so much. Please let's take this into 1K, to 1,000 subscribers. Please kindly subscribe, share, like, comment. Anything you don't understand, just drop your comment under this content. I will surely reply. So thank you guys so much. See you guys in my next video. I remain your boy, Manuel do Brazil. Please follow me on my Instagram also, Manuel_Oluwafisayo. Follow me on TikTok also, Manuel_Oluwafisayo. Then also on YouTube, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you in my next video.